Do you like pizza? Cheesy, pepperoni, delicious pizza? Then this video's for you. And if you did not say yes to that, I've literally never met you in my life or anybody else like you, because everybody always says yes to pizza. We're not making pizza, so you can still watch the video. We're making a pizza dress for my little cousin who's obsessed with pizza apparently. To get started on that, the first thing we're gonna do is iron it using a special Italian technique. Now that we have our fabric ironed, we can start cutting out all of our pieces. Little pieces of pizza pie. I just got a t-shirt pattern that I so cleverly elongated to make a t-shirt dress. Feeling like that's probably gonna work out. Probably shouldn't say that because then maybe it won't work out, but I'm gonna stay positive. And black fabric. That's what we got over here. We're gonna put this strip of that on the bottom of the dress to make it a little bit longer and ruffle it up probably. Just because I don't think there's enough fabric here. That's called evolving, you know, adapting to your environment or something. I'm not a biologist. Great news! We had extra pizza fabric, which means I can cut strips to put on the bottom out of the pizza fabric instead of the black fabric. It's gonna be a little extra pizza ruffle around the bottom. So I'm gonna cut out strips for that, and then we'll get to putting our pieces together. Sewing them together, making a pizza. Okay, we got all of our fabric cut out and we're ready to start pinning and sewing. I almost said cutting again. We're not doing that again. We're pinning and sewing. We're gonna pin the front and the back together, and that's like a third of the whole project right there. I got those pieces pinned together, and I probably pinned more than I should have because I'm probably gonna stab myself. I've turned it into a death trap, but we're gonna sew the sides, the shoulder seams, and there's a back seam for whatever reason, up the back seam, except for the top like 6 inches, so we can put in some buttons or something, because this is not stretchy material, so just gonna need some extra room to get our head through there. All right, now I just gotta do the back seam and remember not to sew all the way up. And I'm kind of hoping that it was okay that I sewed all the way up on this side seam into the armhole. Really hoping that didn't make the armhole too small for the sleeves, because I did not read any of the pattern markings because I don't like to read. I'll start from there and then I can't mess it up. That's how you do it. Okay, we got all of those pieces sewed together. The back's gonna need a button But I'm gonna do that last so I can make sure that the neck hole's big enough. And then, not that she has a big neck. She's got a skinny neck. But she got a fat head. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She has a small head. But, you know, this is not stretchy. So you gotta make sure your head's gonna fit through it, or otherwise you can't even wear it at all. There's no zipper. There's no elastic. So, besides the buttons, which we're gonna do last, I just have to put the sleeves on and put the bottom ruffle on. And I'm gonna go put the sleeves on and then we'll put the ruffle on. Okay, we got the sleeves on, and now I'm gonna take them off because I hate them. We're gonna make it a sleeveless dress. We're gonna bind all our edges with this, and we can put our ruffle on the bottom. Maybe not in that exact order, but the first thing I'm gonna do is take these sleeves off immediately. Okay, it's the next day because after our seam ripped, I didn't want to do anything else, so, but we're seam ripped. And now, as you can tell, this neck hole's not fantastic. It's looking a little tight. So I'm gonna get some scissors, cut that, and hopefully I don't mess it up. And it's gonna be great. And then we're gonna do a ruffle, and we're gonna do our trim. Makes me nervous. I'm just gonna cut 1/2 and then I can fold it over and make it the same because there's no way I'm gonna make it the same by freehanding it. Okay, I think it's pretty even. I'm feeling good about it. So the only thing left to do is still the ruffle and the trim. A little bit of setbacks, that's all right. And I think I'm gonna at least construct the ruffle first, that way I can put the trim on everything all at once, because there's gonna be trim on the ruffle too. And then we can attach the ruffle to the dress, trimmed. And it'll be done. Okay, ruffle constructed. I just sewed a bunch of strips of fabric together. That's ready for later. I'm gonna start trimming everything else. This is double fold bias tape, in case anybody wants to know that. But I'm kind of excited about this because it's kind of giving me middle school edgy girl clothes vibes. If that's a thing, like pre-goth, preteen. Makes me think of choker necklaces out of the quarter machine. And pizza, obviously. Are other people into food as much as I'm into food? Like, is just everybody into food? Is that how that works? Because if everybody's obsessed with food enough to wear food on their clothes, we could do a whole bunch of videos of just making stuff with food. Making food clothes. Make a garlic shirt. Make a ice cream skirt. Make an apple pie bathing suit. I don't know, could work. have a whole food themed thing, and then people won't be able to ask me why I gained weight, because it'll be obvious. Look at me. I almost feel like we've got to deliver pizza with the pizza dress, because then if they don't like the dress, they're still gonna like the pizza, and they're still gonna be excited to see me. That's strategy, my friends. One armhole is panned. That was painstaking work. Okay, doing an easy part before I do that last sleeve. This is almost like a Valentine's Day outfit because it's pink, it has lots of hearts on it, and it's got something printed on it that you love. It's glittery, heart pepperonis, heart pizzas, little hearts in the background. I think it could work. 2 pins left. 1, 2. Okay, now we have our ruffle piece trimmed. I'm gonna do the last armhole, and then we can finally get this ruffle ruffled and attach it to our dress, and potatoes. Okay, everything is trimmed. So now all we gotta do is put the ruffle on, which I also went ahead and trimmed the bottom of this, and then we can put the ruffle behind it, and there's this extra detail there. I like it. We're gonna put buttons on it eventually, but I don't have buttons for that right now, so it's a problem for a different time. But all I gotta do now is take this to the machine, do a few long stitches on top, and scrunch it up to make it ruffly, and put it on here. Then we're done. And then we can take it to the little cousin, and hopefully she likes it, and hopefully it fits her. If she doesn't like it, then I hope it doesn't fit her, so she doesn't have to wear it even though she doesn't like it, trying to make me feel better. Although she could just tell me she doesn't like it. She probably would just tell me she didn't like it, honestly. I probably wouldn't. If it was somebody else, I'd probably just pretend like I liked it. But I feel like she would probably tell me she didn't like it. I hope she likes it. I'm gonna go put all these pizza pieces back together. We have a pizza dress. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know anybody else that's got a pizza dress. That's all I can say. I don't have a pizza dress either because this is not for me, if you remember. But somebody's gonna have a pizza dress by the end of this. I think it turned out all right. We got our ruffle on, which we just did 3 lines of long stitches, scrunched it up, and kept moving all those little scrunchy rufflies around until it fit the whole of the bottom of the skirt. And then we got this little braided suede belt here, which I just hand sewed a hook and eye closure to the back. And that way it can just come off the dress can get washed, and we don't have to worry about melting this in the dryer. And then I hand sewed on some snap buttons on the back, just 3 down that little cut that we had there. And then it was done. And it was finished, and then I'm here, and then we're doing this. Pretty happy with it. I hope my cousin likes it. I hope it fits her. It's not exactly what I was trying to do, because when I got this fabric, I was trying to make a circle skirt, and then I found out that my cousin doesn't really wear skirts, so I tried to make it into a dress, and this is what happened. All the pieces started, you know the troubles we had. You were there, but it worked out, and I give it a solid 4 out of 5. I hope you like it that much too. And if you do like this video, and then I'll know we're on the same wavelengths in our brains. Leave me a comment, ask me questions, tell me stuff you want me to know. Tell me anything, even if you don't want me to know it, and then I'll just pretend like I don't know it, and then I'll know it anyway. Or something. I don't know. Tell me what your favorite pizza topping is. And then maybe we can make that into some pajamas. I love pajamas, and I really need to make a lot of pajamas. I'm really interested in pajama lifestyle. You know? What was I? Oh yes. Subscribe if you want to be my friend. And then we'll be best friends like little heart-shaped pieces of pepperonis on pizza dresses. See you soon. Bye.